America has finally found a way to climax over chicken nuggets. That's right, turns out your air fryer isn't just a glorified easy bake oven, it's also an FDA approved sex toy now. Congratulations, you freaks. This week, a new study from the University of Bradford, because apparently Britain still does research on things besides tea, claims that cooking with an air fryer might cause a heightened state of arousal. And by arousal, they mean you're getting excited, but not in the way your doctor warned you about when you bought a gym membership you never used. Experts say it's the speed, novelty, and health benefits that trigger a dopamine rush. Translation, you're getting off because you're too lazy to deep fry but still want the validation of a TikTok recipe. Apparently, the moment you toss frozen taquitos into that $99 countertop jet engine, your brain starts pumping out so much dopamine it thinks you're back on cocaine in the 1980s. Heart rate increases, digestive systems kick in, emotions go wild. Which honestly explains 90% of Facebook posts from people over 40. Look at me, I made salmon bites without starting a kitchen fire. I'm a hero. Meanwhile, Philips, the company that invented the air fryer, is now proudly calling this phenomenon the air fryer flutters. Yeah, real proud. Invent a device that makes America climax over zucchini fries and then put a marketing team behind it. That's where we are as a sick, sad society. We can't afford homes, but we can get a full-blown food orgasm in under 6 minutes. And of course, Dr. Eleanor Bryant, the serious academic behind this research, says it's all about winning with food. Winning. That's right. You sit pantless at 11 o'clock at night, air frying a single mozzarella stick. You're an Olympic gold medalist now, baby. So next time someone says Netflix and chill, just say, nah, air fryer and thrill. Anyway, that's our future. No healthcare, no pensions, just dopamine hits from breaded cauliflower bites. God bless America. In other news you won't remember next week, apparently the Vatican, yes, the same folks who still think women becoming priests is a bridge too far, might have been hiding UFOs this whole time. After the Pope's death, UFO investigator and full-time hat enthusiast Mark Christopher Lee is demanding the Vatican cough up hundreds of secret alien files from their underground archives. Because when you think transparency, you definitely think of an institution that spent centuries covering up literally everything. Lee says the church might have documents about alien sightings going back centuries. Because nothing says divine revelation like a 15th century monk mistaking a flying saucer for the Virgin Mary. And not to be outdone, the Pentagon whistleblower crew is back too, still insisting the US government is sitting on crashed UFOs like they're collectible Beanie Babies. We even had some White House oversight hearing where one dude basically said, yeah, people have been killed over this, but I can't talk about it because reasons. Meanwhile, the Pentagon released an official statement basically saying, we investigated ourselves and found no evidence of wrongdoing. Thanks for asking, which you know is the government equivalent of, I asked my boyfriend if he was cheating and he said no, so obviously we're good. Anyway. So to recap, the Vatican has UFOs, the U.S. government has UFOs, and you still can't get a clear answer on whether your DoorDash driver has even picked up your food order. And finally, proof that not all forbidden love stories are cute like Twilight. Meet Angie Pang and Michael Lee. Is it Pang or Ping? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Two first cousins who fell in love, got married, had a kid, and got called disgusting by their Mormon families. Which is rough because when conservative Utah Mormons think you're crossing the line, you've really achieved something special. They tried to legalize cousin marriage in Utah, failed, then skipped over to Colorado where it's apparently open season for kissing your blood relatives. Romantic, right? Nothing says happily ever after like a wedding where both sides of the family sit on the same side because, well, they're all the same people. Now, biologically, we know why cousin couples aren't exactly encouraged. It's called inbreeding, darling. And while your baby might come out adorable, genetically, they're basically rolling dice with half the numbers missing. Higher risk of diseases, developmental issues, and worst of all, attending family reunions that double as swingers parties. Fun fact, in England, where I am, the law says incest includes your siblings, parents, grandparents, and your aunts, uncles, nieces, and nephews, because apparently British lawmakers had to make it crystal clear that keeping it in the family should not be taken literally. Anyway, back to Angie. For what it's worth, she says their baby was born healthy, which is wonderful, because every kid deserves the right to get bullied for regular reasons like bad haircuts and Fortnite addictions, not because their family tree is just a straight line. Anyway, that's the news you'll forget faster than your New Year's resolutions. See you next week, unless the aliens finally beam us all up, or you marry your cousin and get banned from family barbecues. Later, weirdos.